So, oh my gosh. Caitlin was right, there's a lot more people than I expected. I also lied that my speech was one page, because I know that I usually make long papers. But bear with me, I promise not too long. Good evening, friends and family. I'm so honored to be able to speak to you all tonight. First, I want to appreciate all my parents have done for me for the past 18 years and 9 years of homeschool. I want to thank them for choosing me to take me out of school and put me in this underrated and overlooked way of education. For endless days of sitting next to me and helping me understand certain assignments or homework. I want to thank my dad for always challenging me to become a better version of myself, and also building my tolerance and confidence to endure the crazy world ahead of us. But also, he's been the best dad I can ever ask for, as also my best friend, someone I could go to for boy problems or just problems in general. In the end, he's helped me through it all, and I'm beyond grateful and blessed. So, thank you. Secondly, this comes from my ultimate inspiration, comes from my best friend, the dazzling woman who I received my middle name when I was born from. My mother never gave me any idea that I couldn't do whatever I wanted to do or be whoever I wanted to be. She filled my home with love, fun, lots of books, and lots of music, unflagging in her effort to give me role models like Lauren Daigle and Sadie Robinson, as she guided me through these incredible 18 years. So thank you, Mom. You are my guide spot for everything. Hold on. Lastly, to my class, I think we've all realized that we grew up pretty fast. All we wanted to do was grow up. We grew up sharing endless laughter, inside jokes, within the walls of this building since most of us 2018. We yearned to be older, taller, wiser, and stronger. We've always wanted to grow up. We grew up from reading Harper Lee to Jane Austen, to most of the American literature, and reading almost every book that Shakespeare has ever written. You know that's true. Chapters after another, now we are here closing one chapter of our lives and turning a page to a new one. We grew up learning and earning wisdom from our directors and that we've had over the years. So many people who have shaped my lives and my fellow classmates' lives forever. We've seen transformations through the world, through trends and social media, not realizing that we were transforming too. What we didn't realize was how fast we were growing up, and somehow the past 8 years flew by in a blink of an eye. Years of waiting for this moment turned into months, months turned into weeks, weeks turned into days, and days that are now have come to an end. But growing up, we did was beautiful, and it was such a blessing experience for all of us. To the parents of each student in my class, I know it may seem bittersweet to see your kid in a cap and gown after many years of patient teaching through homeschooling. I want to thank you, as we grew up in such an amazing curriculum that most kids do not have, and sometimes we took for granted. Forming and building us into the leaders we are today, and here I stand before you as we take the first steps down our different paths. Hold on, last page. We grew up overseeing difficulties. We went through all sorts of up and downs throughout our high school years, from experiencing the unknown of COVID-19 and having classes through Zoom, to going through puberty and all of us quite literally having our glow-ups. Quite literally. To unspoken hardships, both in sports and really just school. I know everyone here has had their difficulties, but we still made it through this day. We grew up making cherished memories that will last a lifetime, laughing, making countless jokes, and respectfully bullying each other any chance we get, then saying to not take it personally. Convincing our parents to let us walk or drive to the nearest Starbucks, Chipotle, or Chick-fil-A, just to leave class during lunch, and making random excuses to why we didn't bring our paper to class. Each of us, and even though we grew up each of us in our unique way. We were all weird and strong, but thankfully we grew out of that. Grew up from shy and timid kids to people of character, growth, and one-of-a-kind personality. To be in our class is an interesting experience, and I'm forever grateful we grew up.
Now, the way that classical conversation, I am one of the directors, which means that I meet to facilitate conversations once a week. But ultimately, the parents are the teachers. And so now I'd like to call up each